Alright everybody, Matthew coming back at you again. I hope you can see me here. I've got the camera turned around, which means I can't see the back of it. But before I show you what I've got on my bench, I just want to say there's times this community really stinks. And I blame each and every one of you for it. There's days when you get out of bed and you get up at the same time you have for 25 years, like you was going to work, and you're depressed and you don't feel good, and you think, well, I'm just going to sit here in my pajamas all day, in my chair, my recliner, covered with a blanket, my dog beside of me, and I'm just going to sit here and watch TV and just sulk, you know. So you sit down and you turn TV on and pick your computer up and you open it up and there's 25, 30 videos posted. You've got Dr. Cranky and Starring Junkie and Darren Shank and all those guys, you know. And well, alright, I'll watch a couple. So, you know, you watch videos for a half hour, 45 minutes, and like, oh crap, now I gotta go build something. So then you get up and you come in and get dressed and you come into your bench and sit down. Well, then it's 8, 9 hours later and you're still sitting here building. It's like, well, I thought I was gonna watch TV today and do nothing. Well, then I'll sit here at the bench all day and build stuff. And then you think, well, you know, I actually feel a lot better. I'm not depressed. I'm not, you know, run down. I feel really good. So for that, you have to, you know, I gotta thank each and every one of you for putting up your videos so we can watch them, and we do feel like getting out of the recliner and coming here and sitting down and doing something. You know, because if not for that, you know, we wouldn't get off the couch or out of the recliner. We'd just sit there all day. So I do thank each and every one of you for that. And I don't have a lot to show you. I've been here, like I say, 8, 9 hours all day, but I've watched movies on the computer and paint parts, and you know, just I've been totally enjoyed myself. So I want to thank each and every one of you for that. So I will quit blabbering and show you what I have done. And as usual, a lot of you know I'll start something, change my mind. Which yeah, I've done that again. So I'm worse than a woman, I guess. But I have changed my mind on the little Falcon Thunderbolt. The color is what I've changed. So I'll show you that. So here we go. Alright, yep, you can see right off the bat. It's yellow. Got the little chassis, the frame part here, black. Rest of it yellow. Got the tank painted. Still working on that. I've done my Dr. Cranky spoon test. This has, and I don't know if you, well, it's probably too dark to see out, but I mean, yeah, you can see it's rained all day, hard here in Indiana. It's cold. It's, I don't know, 35, 40 degrees. And I have sat here and sprayed my spray booth all day. I've painted stuff all day long. And you can see everything's turned out terrific. My Tamiya paints, I don't have a bit of problem if it's raining. They still paint right along. But this is my Tamiya gray, sky gray. And then I'll over that with a Tamiya flat yellow. Right over that, then I took a used, sorry guys, making all kind of noise, used dryer sheet. My wife keeps me supplied with a bunch of them. I just keep them in a little container there, keep them clean. Rub that down, rub the yellow down lightly. You can see I kind of went through, oh, maybe you can't right there a little bit, but I rubbed that down, then over top of that with semi-gloss clear lacquer from the Model Master. Put the hair dryer on it for about 10 minutes, and then I went through it with my little polishing squares. Went all the way up to 12,000. It looks like it's got a lot of shine, but really, it, you know, if I take the light off of it, you see my big fluorescent light. I mean, it does, but it don't. It's just got a real nice semi-gloss sheen to it. So that was my test spoon, thanks to Dr. Cranky. So this is what I've got now on the base, or on the body, chassis. That will be also the car, and I will probably sand the car down like onto the chassis. The motor here, again, I haven't really done a whole lot to that. I have the headers put together, painted, and they have a nasty seam right where they go together. And I don't use body filler a lot of times. I use this, well, it's probably 10X. I've got a bunch of it here. You can see I get paint stuff in it. But I take a little bit of that, put in a jar, and then just cut up little pieces of styrene and put it in, and melts. And when it melts, it just turns into you can kind of sit there on a toothpick, maybe. And then when you put that on the plastic, it just hardens and turns right back into plastic. So I use that for filler, and then you sand it down just like you do your normal styrene. And it fills it up, and you don't even know there's ever anything there. You just sand it down, polish it out like you would styrene. So that's what I've done with my headers. So that's my headers. They're both here. Got my, for one, this car is supposed to be a drag racing car. It has one single exhaust pipe with two headers. Then they give you this little piece of white styrene supposed to connect the two headers together, crossover pipe, whatever. So I have the front end, the front sway bar here, done up in metallic gray. Have my drive shaft painted. I blacked out around where the U-joints would go. The front end still has some more detail painting to do. And the rear end, which hopefully will look pretty good once it's on the car. You can tell this is not going to be my usual rusty, grimy car. It's not going to be a shiny car either. It's just going to be something you would drive to the track and then drag race. So that's where that's at. Seems like I had something else I wanted to say. Can't think of it. But anyway, again, thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to everybody that puts out videos so that we can stay motivated and get off our couches and out of our chairs and do something. So thanks again. I will post this up so you'll have something to look at. And next time I get motivated and get in here, I'll do something else. So you guys have a wonderful day and keep on building. Thanks again.